Can you all see me? You can't see me. Okay, cool. Hello. How are we doing? New flavor of stream. I'm doing okay. We have school tomorrow. I'm hit or miss on if I'm actually excited for it. So I mostly am. You have jazz. We only do jazz on Mondays. It's like every other Monday just because we're on a 4-day school week. So, best pit instrument? I don't know. Our pit this year, it was just like auxiliary, like bass drum, cymbal. We did have drum set, then marimba, piano, and bass guitar. So it's not like super pit like, but we're in a baby marching band because we just started at Field Show last year. Early morning solo practice. Have jazz every Tuesday for an hour and 45 minutes, sometimes on Thursdays. Five of the pit instruments is crazy work. So, if you guys want to ask some questions, now is the time. So that's all we are here doing, getting rid of the Monday scaries before going back to school. You have band first and sixth period? Well, not to brag, but I have it like 4 times a day. Favorite brass instrument, euphonium. I still don't have any guard tips. Sorry. I still don't. They had us toss a flag one time when I was in college, and it hit me in the head. So, hate relationship with guard. Quit barking. How many horns do you have in your band? I just have 2 in my middle school band. And last year was the first year I actually had a kid be like, I want to play horn. And I'm like, yes, let's go. Tomorrow is school, and I'm already hearing the hay. Okay. That's tough, buddy. Maybe you should find a nice band director that'll let you play horn. What is your question? Favorite percussion, brass, and woodwind is the easiest play out of every instrument. Okay. Percussion? That one is a toughie. I like the vibraphone. Brass, euphonium, woodwind, bassoon. Easiest, saxophone. Oh, that's what your director says. I've realized that I say all right a lot anytime I want to get their attention. Especially like when I record myself and listen back to it. Pretty bad about that. But what else do I say a lot? I go a lot. Congratulations. I say that a lot. It's usually in a sarcastic tone. Has your band played Anasazi? No, we have not. Nice to see you. Have a good time. For those of you chilling, ask me questions. Non-negotiable. Keep them coming. It's glitchy for you? Let's see if that might fix it. Mouthpiece is stuck in my trumpet, and I have off, so I can't ask my band director. Any tips to get my mouthpiece out? Don't get your mouthpiece stuck. No, I mean, you're just going to have to wait till you go back, most likely, because if you try to do anything yourself, it's may not go well. That's the last thing you want, so. Favorite lart about youth? I don't know what a lart is, so. Door method works well. What's that supposed to mean? Do you guys play Band Room Boogie or Blazers Freight? We've never played either one of those. I've heard of Band Room Boogie, though. Actually, I might take a listen real quick, just so I can, like, put it in my brain. I spelled boogie wrong. Congrats. That doesn't sound safe. Let's not do that. I might be letting my beginners play this sometime next year. Yeah, because if I had my beginners right now play it, they would just glare at me and be like, we're bored. Even though you don't do guard, what is your favorite piece of equipment? Rifle. Have you ever played Afterburn or Midnight Sky? Midnight Sky, no. I'm pretty sure that's Battle Mages. I've heard that one before. No, we played Afterburn 2 years ago, and then we're doing Afterburn relaunch for our concert this year. Hypothetically, what would happen if Elmer's glue won't come? What do you mean? You asked me that earlier, too. I really hope that's hypothetical, because you're stressing me out, man. That was my last resort during summer break, because I had bad luck with shipping and the Polar never came in. Well, don't get us stuck to begin with. Chat, I know how to play 10 instruments in 8th grade. Well, look at you, flexing on everyone. Hello, goodbye. Oh, those were back-to-back. I had to play Afterburn for evaluation. It's a fun one to play. Like I said, we did it 2 years ago for ours. It was good. Tomorrow we find out our honor band results. My director thinks I'd make first or second chair as 7th grade flute. Still nervous. What should I do to keep my mind off it? Go to bed. That's the easiest answer. Yeah. You can't flex. You don't like Afterburn? You must be a flute or clarinet then. Wait, what did you hold on. You said what you played. Let me go back. Or you said trumpet though, didn't you? The trumpet part's not that bad. If you were flute or clarinet, I would understand. Hi, I play French horn and trumpet. I'm Mistah White. Bum bum ba bum. Don't take a hammer to your trumpet, please. Tomorrow you find out results for pre and PA. You play oboe and bassoon. Look at you. Playing the best instruments. It is hypothetical. It's busted up enough. You totally wouldn't put Elmer's in my instrument. Okay. Stress me out. Do you like the trombone? It's okay. It's just the one that I started on, so I'm kind of tired of it, personally. Like, if I could go back and change it, I would, kind of thing. So, I know you can't type. That's very evident. Second chair, horn, and honor band. I'm glad I made it this year. Well, yeah, look at you. Second chair. Honor band overall, though, is really good. It's a good job. I mean, if you have solid flute players, you can hear them. I will say a good chunk of them can be out of tune. That is not a incorrect statement. But live in New York and I got into area All-State. Good job. Honor bands where I live are not good. That's an issue. Flute's underrated. I wouldn't say that. I think they are right about where they need to be. No more. You may not hear flutes from your area, but if you hear from the front, you can hear it well. Well, yeah, I guess it depends on where you sit on if you're going to hear them that well or not, or if you're playing too loud. Also, for Afterburn, I'm the only one playing second part, and you can't hear me at all. Well, play louder, buddy. Honor Band is really just like it's usually an audition group where you send some of your top players to go, and then all the schools get together. That's how we do ours, at least, is like we nominate students to go do it. So we're allowed to nominate like 10% of our band size. So like in my 8th grade, I had 21 kids, so I was able to nominate 3, but I sent like 5. And they took all 5, so. We have 40 people in the whole middle school. In our band, we have 4 5th grade flutes, and that's it. Well, that's okay. It's not always about quantity. It's also about quality. You play piccolo. No. Favorite piece I've ever played is called Egmont Overture. It's a Beethoven piece and was transcribed for band. I have 2 on Wisconsin's, but we play one in band and the other one is pep band. I've heard that one before. I think we had it for pep band when I got to my school. And then I took it out. Because I was on it. We do other stuff, so I feel like I'm playing too loud. But then Scott tells me to play louder. I'm assuming Scott is your band director. Oh my gosh. Silly Coney likes trombones. Good job, Silly Coney. Well, my band has no flutes, but I know how to play it. I play oboe in band. You have no flutes, but you play oboe. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I'm the only French horn in band. Well, it's better than no French horns in band, so. You have 1 oboe and he's low-key kind of bad. Well, oboe's hard, so give grace. Do you think low brass should get more melodies? Yeah. Sorry, I'm Yanni. I went live on TikTok earlier while I was at the track, and I walked 3 miles. I'm CB. But I wanted to give a real live. And who's going to be mad about this is Quentin. He's going to be upset he's spaghetti because he is not on here. So, oboe is not that easy. I played a video of it earlier, and I played bassoon, so like, it can be easy for the right person, but it has to be the right person. We have no bassoon, oboe, mean teacher, music with 4. Oh my gosh, hold on. I am too tired to try to decipher what this says. We have no bassoon, oboe, mean teacher, music with 4 notes in it, no piccolo, no French horn, no tuba, no sax. Well, what do you have if you don't have any of that? A trumpet? My band is 2 French horns, and next year someone from trumpets will have to go to trumpets. I think you mean horn, but okay. Yes, 12 laps. Ancient Air. Don't know. Never listened to it. First year euphonium, my band teacher forgot who I was for an entire class. Understandable. Like your vids, they're super relatable. Thanks. I try to be. Yes, Richard. I see your correction now. Band teacher wasn't at school for my band class because she did something with the high school band. I'm like that all the time. I'm always back and forth. Hold on, I'm asking a question. There you go. There's a question for you. WDesk LOL. Okay. Going back. Any euphonium player in the live? I feel like there are probably a couple. And mostly brass players here, apparently. I get forgotten because I play oboe. It's hard to forget something that sounds like a ducky. But trombones are favorite. Okay. Bold choice. They can be good sometimes. Band director gets me mixed up with another kid a lot, and we don't even look alike. Happens, man. Had a jazz competition today. My director thought I wasn't on the bus, and I would too. It's scary times. Rage baited my band director by talking too much. I get like that. Can't talk all the time around me. We have 3 trumpets, a mean teacher, 4 flutes, and like 15 trombones and a wave of percussion. That sounds terrible. How many people are in y'all's pit? We usually only have like 4 to 5 because we don't have a super large front ensemble, which is fine with me. Only when we have like 7 brass in the whole band. Some of the band teachers in my district have cool names: Mr. Bell, Mr. Stone. High school is a baller. Those are some interesting names. More interesting than mine, so. No percussionist watching. How disappointing. Music stand is possessed. It keeps moving. Well, tell Casper I said hi. Any questions? Do you have any boy flutes? Yeah, I have. Let me think on it. One at the high school. None in the middle school. And 1 in 6th grade band. So I have 2 total. Sorry, I don't get asked that question a lot. I had to pull the noggin. Play percussion and brass. Well, this vote up here says otherwise. Should I practice my ensemble? It's easy. I only practice once with my siblings. Yeah, you should practice it. Our band teacher's name is Mr. Solo, but full Slowzusk. I can't say that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, let's Mr. Solo or Slew. Whatever you meant to say. Hot take, but I believe there are nearly 0 percussion nerds. I mean, that's fully true. What score do y'all want for festival? 1s, obviously. Gotta get the highest one. How to beat audition pressure and not stall during them, Mr. White. Practice the audition over and over and over and over and over and over and over. So, I don't know. We always go like, "Hi, my name's Mistah White, and I am from blah 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 school." If it's not blind, if it's blind, then just go in and just have them like just literally so many people do mock auditions with you. We did ours in class the day before in front of everyone in the band, and that was pretty solid for us. So, have no boy flutes, but a boy oboe. I only have one oboe, and hers not a boy. Switch from trumpet to trombone this school year. Look at you. Give you a scale. F sharp major, 2 octaves. Do you know any schools in New York? Nope. I teach in Missouri. What'd you do if you have panic attacks during sight reading? Well, during, you're just gonna have to power through. It's just one of those, like, you're in there, get her done. The quicker you get it done, the quicker you're done. It's usually exactly what I say. I usually just try to prepare everyone ahead of time with those things, so. How many players of girls do brass? That is a weird way to ask that question. What is a mock audition? Awesome question. So mock audition is where you have a fake audition before the real one. So what we do sometimes is occasionally, like, I'll sit in my chair and they'll pretend to come in and they do the whole process just for me, just to see how they do. And I can give them some feedback, but it just really starts desensitizing them to the idea that the audition's bad. So what we did this year was we did that same thing, except they had to come in and play for all 50 of the middle school players at the same time. So they had to, have 50 people listen to them, which really, I think, helped with the nerves a lot. Have you played Celtic Air and Dance? I have not. My main instrument is trombone. Tips for all state audition and all county. Well, it depends on what your materials are. So start practicing your materials when you get them. Take them slow at first. Get them perfect slow, then speed them up. Practice your scales. Practice your sight reading. Have a good tone. I think that's something we don't say enough. Hate the stupid rain on my youth. Sorry, buddy. How many girls play brass in your band? Dude, that's a lot to think about. One at the high school. Actually, most of my trumpet section in the middle school is girls. So it'd be 6, 2 trombones, 8. And then in 8th or 6th grade, oh, I forgot about my horn players, that'd be 9. 6th grade, 2 trumpets, so we're at 11. 3 trombones? It'd be 14, so 14, I guess, total. You should play as the trombone. Well, I'm at home, and I don't have my trombone. But I could another day when I have my trombone, and I'm not here. How many French horns do you have in your band? I have 2 in my middle school band, and that is it. Next year I'll have 1 and 1. 1 in high school, 1 in middle school. Possibly starting 1 in 6th grade. Depends on how big that group is. Favorite honor band and DCI group? I really have a favorite honor band. DCI group. I really don't. I don't think I watch it enough to really have a favorite. I've liked different shows over the years. I think it really just depends on the show. If you feel like you're good at trumpet, aka me, and your band director gives you no solos, what should you do? Well, we're not going to give music that has trumpet solos all the time. It's just how it be. Sorry, bud. Maybe we'll do marching band as an 8th grader. It's only for high schoolers. We had that when I was in high school. We used to have some 8th graders come up and march with us. So, should book read for oboe because sorry, you broke my brain. Don't break your reed. Learn new music. You can still go through your fingerings. You'll be fine. What's your most popular and least popular instrument that your band plays? I'm assuming you mean, like, what do I have the most of and what do I have the least of? I have the most clarinets, which is good because when I got here, we had, like, no clarinets. And I mean, like, no clarinets. Like, in a band of 40 in the middle school band, we had 4 clarinets. Now this year it's a band of 50, and we have 13 clarinets. The least? I mean, oboe and bassoon. I have 1 of each, and they're both at the high school. Yeah. I have people that are interested. It's just not feasible. at the moment with what they're doing. Proud of me, I read treble clef baritone well today. Well, look at you. Compose music, it's fun. We'll keep doing it. My band director keeps giving me euphonium solos, and I love it. If only I had a good euphonium player. That definitely wasn't, in this chat right now. Greatest 300 people and like 40 people in my band. That's not terrible. It's a little low, but as long as they all play well, I think you're good. So, we have 2 clarinets in a band of 49. That is a small amount. You can't really do much with that either. There's really not a lot you can do with only 2 clarinets. I think you are my teacher. Well, I don't know. So, oh, to include me, correct. How's the F sharp major scale 2 octaves coming? What state do you teach in here from New York? Well, Florida right now. Oh my gosh, you're all over the place. Missouri. Don't come here. It's terrible. It is actually kind of nice outside this week. Until Friday. After Friday, it's not. It's cold again. Yeah, you need to recruit some people to come play clarinet. Her name is Mrs. Shook. Well, I bet Mrs. Shook is pretty shooketh about the lack of trombone holding. So, high in middle school, Mistah White. I was transposing. You'll be back on Hamilton. Not you call it. It would take the same amount of letters to type Hamilton instead of Hamilton. You're doing too much. Our only saxophone got broken by the teacher. Her teeth got fixed. Okay. They're all in one ensemble diamond concert band. Well, get more clarinets anyway. You can never have too many clarinets, honestly. We have winter break, that's why. What do you mean you have winter break? It's February 16th. You say Mrs. Allen for you. My name is Ryan. I don't know where she's at. Mrs. Allen, ooh, if you can hear me, Ryan says hi. We have like 10 clarinets in our band of 30. That might be a little too much. That's feasible. You can make that work. Lewis, right? What advice would you give to your students when they say they want to switch from one instrument to another? Sorry, guys, I'm going to keep yawning. It's just how it's going to be. Well, it depends. It has to be a smart switch. For example, if they really, really, really want to play the trombone, but they can't buzz their lips to save their life, and like they cannot make a noise, I'm not letting them switch. Because all it's going to do is create frustration for them. They're not going to be successful. They're just going to want to drop. Now, if it's like their current instrument is really not working for them, we can always talk about switching to something else, but a lot of times I just encourage them to stay on the instrument they've been on, especially if they're past their first year of playing. Like, there's really no major reason to switch. So, 4 flute, 6 clarinet, 3 bass clarinets is insane. 2 trombone, 1 oboe, which is you, okay. 5 bassoon. You do not have 5 bassoon in your band. That is not a thing. 3 saxophone, 1 baritone, and 3 percussion. No trumpets. I smell lies. Marching band is baller. Low-key, kind of known in Wisconsin, got 2nd place in state. Good job. We have one boy flute. He's really appropriate, so he must see as a play. Well, both my boy flutes are nice. Well, that's New York for you. We have Christmas and winter. Like you're scheduled off, or is it like excessive snow? Because if you're scheduled off, I think I need to go teach in New York. You're moving to Wisconsin. Play oboe in 8th grade. There was a reason to switch. Okay. You're getting a little hateful up there. Fave instrument is euphonium. Or bassoon. I kind of go back and forth, quite honestly. We have 11 flutes, 3 sax, 2 clarinets, 4 trumpets, 1 French horn, 12 trombones, 2 youth, 3 tuba, 5 percussion. Okay. So someone needs to play clarinet. Let's get some of them trombones. I know we're scheduled. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to move up there. I play trombone and band. I'm considering learning trumpet. Should I? Well, just learning it, sure. There's really no issue with just learning something else. I know some people say like it messes with your embouchure, blah 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 blah. Like, and it will like affect you. Like when you, like if I play trumpet a lot in band, and the only reason I play trumpet more than anything else is just 'cause it's convenient to hold with one hand and like conduct with the other, or cue or whatever. Especially in like 6th grade beginning band. If I go immediately try to play trombone, it just feels really awkward. So I think that's where a lot of directors come from. Me personally, I have a good amount of kids that want to be directors though, so they learn new instruments all the time. They don't switch to them; they stay on a primary, but they have fun. For New York is scheduled winter and Christmas. See, that's my point. That's my point. Let me know when there's an opening. I'll have to go up there. Apply. Mistah White in New York. Not very fitting. I'd probably get in trouble there. So, play trombone, violin, baritone, euphonium. Well, I know someone who played trombone and then switched to euphonium. It was one of their best decisions. So, teach at your school in New York. We'll see. It's only 4 people in here. What? There's like 12 on my end, but y'all gotta bump up those numbers a little more. Playing trumpet and switching to trombone helped. I would have switched you to baritone probably, but if it works for you. My school doesn't have a teacher for band. That's very rough. Bad social anxiety and scared to ask my band director for just email. Just send an email. Then they'll initiate the conversation, which is good. Got fired. Ooh, that's rough. Do you find that your groups have gotten weaker after COVID? Okay. So I know I look like it with the hair a mess and not shaving and like blah blah blah. I'm only 25. So I didn't teach before COVID. I will say I've seen like the programs and all that of like what like everyone played and what music they played, blah blah blah. And I think the last band class that started during COVID is my current senior class. So they're about to graduate. So every band after that had a like normal year with like no COVID restrictions. So I think I've seen remnants of it, but I never had to deal with pre to post COVID. So, rifle's favorite piece of equipment. Okay. I feel like this is the same person listing just different instruments. Send the street band friends so you can get more people. Yeah. Play euphonium and symphonic and trombone and jazz. I'll be playing tuba for concert. Really want to be a band director. It's probably a good gig for you. Hi, something dragons. Have you gone on flat? That's where I posted my score once. I have been on flat. I actually used to write music on flat way back when. Twin, where have you been? Crazy man. So you just play anything we are not doing. New York, I'm assuming XYZ. So we want to have a concert because we don't have a teacher. That is really tough. I'm so sorry. I hope that they can get someone in there soon because it makes it a lot more worthwhile when you're actually performing. That's kind of the point. So, gotta go practice. Correct. Do you play woodwind at all? I mean, I had to play all of them to learn them so I could teach them. Do I still play any of them? I mean, I tried out a bunch of clarinets today to make sure that they worked, and I was cooking. They're pretty good. I don't play flute that often. I can, I just don't. Not well, by any means. That's probably why I don't play it. I played oboe today. I do like bassoon. Saxophone's okay. So. How'd you play 3 octaves of F? That's not legal. I also love oboe. That's a good one. Now we have Scott. It kills me that you say only his first name. We have Scott, who is a school alumni and played call it trombone, not trombone. You're stressing me out. Listen, you're as goo, sleepy, whatever your name is. I'm not listening to you until you give me actual stats because you're stressing me out. Okay, actually, listen. 4 flute, and the way you order these: 4 flute, 3 clarinet, 10 alto. Oh gosh, 1 bari, 13 trumpet, 4 trombone, 1 baritone, 13 percussion. Okay, so like some of these percussionists can pick up a clarinet, is what I'm hearing. Some of these trumpets can pick up a baritone. Maybe that baritone can go pick up a tuba. This is what I'm hearing, or a horn or something. Clarinet read for my friend who played clarinet, went to college. Brother wants to be a band teacher and he's going to college next year. Sick. Good choice. You are tuba imposter. I know you are. Thanks for your nice comment. Have fun with your alto sax playing and go into, I'm assuming, sleep. It's only 8 o'clock here, but I will probably be passing out sooner rather than later. I'm yawning again. My sister and my dad both play trumpet. So actually, I don't know if I ever talked about this. My mom played flute only like in middle school. She didn't do it in high school. And then my dad played trombone, I think only through his freshman year of high school. I think it's because he had to miss a parade for something, and the band director gave him a B in the class, and he's like, I'm not going to keep getting B's in this because I have to miss stuff. So he quit, unfortunately. High euphonium player. I'm Mistah White. Solo ensembles at my district's high school this year. Good. We always go to like the nearby college up the road. About 45 minutes. Teacher yells at our bass drum all the time. He's annoying, but everyone is just confused about why she's yelling at him. I'm sure he's doing something goofy. So, I have nobody for marching band, but I want to play oboe and marching band. Well, you can't play oboe and marching band, buddy. That's not how that works. Go pick up a flute for marching band, or go hit a bass drum, or do guard. That's also I feel like there's always 3 routes they go, and that is one of them. Favorite elementary concert opener for band? I think my 6th graders this year are going to do a piece called Fanfare Heroica. We did it 2 years ago. I do like that one. It's a nice opener. Ever heard of Black Angels by George Crumb? I have not. All youths from other schools are also nerds. I believe it. Jeez. Agreed. You got a haircut. I need to get one. I was like really tempted to get one today. I was like, I'll let it grow a little bit more. And I'm already regretting it because it looks weird. So, I'm a trumpet, but I really like the trombone part. The 4 trombone people will let me if I'm scared to join. You should be scared. They're scary folk. So what if Scott does not teach me for the concert because he forgets the trumpets? Well, sounds like you just need to play louder. I feel like everything results back to just play louder. And Scott can take it up with you and fist fight you if he wants something different. Me and my brothers all played trombone. Dad played a knockoff trumpet. Mom played flute. Search up unfit on fly. Maybe we'll find my score. Playing Slate right next year, and I'm so excited. That's good. Scott is Mary's band director. I'm remembering. Scream 2 also played that winter of 2018, had a great turnout. Before COVID, we were known for our strong music program. Well, my school's program is getting a lot more recognition. It's pretty nice. But it's just because we've been growing it. We've been doing fun stuff. The kids talk about it all the time, so then the principals hear about it all the time, which, all good things, so. Instrument should I learn next? I know how to play trumpet, bass clarinet, B-flat clarinet, oboe, bassoon, flute, and saxophone. Trombone. That looks like the most reasonable. You don't have any low brass instruments on there. You should not drink spit out of your spit valve. It's not good for you. Barry sax. Hello. People are just asking questions, so keep asking questions. You're doing great, everyone. More questions. Or I have some answers. Barry sax, what they should learn. Well, I mean, once you can play one saxophone, you can play all the saxophones. It's literally, it's all the same buttons. It's just a little different embouchure, a little different air. What is your favorite band section other than the instrument you played? Cool. I mean, I play trombone. I like euphonium and bassoon. I think they all have very similar characteristics, but they're different, and I like that. Question. Answer. What school do you teach at? It's a surprise. You don't get to know that. About to go to a band clinic for the first time. I hope you have so much fun. You get to listen to someone else tell you the same exact thing that your band director probably tells you. I'm not wrong. Never play loud enough so you can never hear it. I'm pretty sure I hear you most often. So, why would he dox himself? That's what I'm saying. Listen, I grew up in the technology age where, like, I never had MySpace. Like, I'm not old enough to have had MySpace. But I remember people talking about Facebook when it came out, because I was born in 2000. And I remember having to go through all of these, like, internet safety sessions, like, where they pull the kids in and they talk about it. And the amount of times that they literally had to be like, okay, don't post any photos wearing your school's name. Don't post any photos of, like, we used to have people, like, post their class schedule on Facebook and have their account public, which would be, like, the equivalent of you posting your class schedule with, like, first off, full legal name of your school, and what classes you're going to be in, like, on TikTok. And just being like, does anyone have the same schedule as me? People don't listen. I don't know. So yeah, no, I'm not going to say where I work. It's also a mellophone player. I forgot. Our school needs more marching band players. Oh, so you do 7 through 12. Someone asked me if I wanted to do 7 through 12, and I said absolutely not. Born in 2011, that's disrespectful. Visit from St. Nicholas. Ooh. I want to learn more on how to play above the normal octave, but I still can't open my teeth. Just play chalk for a warm-up. Well, you have to open your teeth. Like, I mean, if you cannot open your teeth on a brass instrument, that's just not going to work. You're just going to have to spread them. Practice long tones on all those until you get comfortable and have a good sound. I don't know what you mean by you can't, because I think you commented this before, and I told you some strategies, but, like, I am not magic. So, hi, am here. Wait, I messed that up. See, I'm tired. Hi, here, I'm Mistah White. Hi, back from practice, I'm Mistah White. Okay, then, I mean, it sounds like you're trying to talk to your director if it's not working, because I'm not going to be the one that makes that decision for you. What are you doing? Then sounds like you're going to talk to parental unit about fixing the mouth guard. Play as loud as I can, the only oboe, no one can hear me. I feel like it's always being told the other issue, like the oboe's playing too loud half the time, but... Favorite key to play in? Depends. If I'm playing solo trombone, I really like key of E major, which I have a video of me playing somewhere on YouTube, actually. Not this YouTube, I have to go find it. I should find that and then post it. It's a really pretty solo. Favorite key for like my band to play in, other than like the easy key, I like the key of A flat. I think that my band sounds pretty decent on that one. I want to program something in the key of D flat, but I think that they would set me on fire. I might do it anyway. Do you have any brass players with braces? If so, do they complain in the future? None of them complain to me. I think it's just because I'm really open. Like if you need something, like let me know, or if you need to take a break. But a lot of them are like, I want to play, so they don't have any issues. They figure it out, is what I'm saying. It does hurt in the beginning, but usually they'll come up to me and be like, hey, I got my braces tightened. I'm like, you're good. And then they're usually only out for a day or so, and then they go right back to playing, or they try to play as much as they can. How cooked is my band? We have a pep rally tomorrow. We have not played pep tunes since football season, just had a 5-day break. Probably pretty cooked, man. Pretty well done. Scott does nothing for it, yells at me to be louder. Well, talk to him again. Another question. Currently in middle school, I play flute, tenor, sax, and piano. I was wondering what I could do next because I'm kind of bored. Learn more stuff on those. Do you know all your scales? I wouldn't really recommend learning something new until you could probably get one of those down like pretty dang well. Bass guitar is cool. I wish I could play bass guitar. I went to go to a high school I've never been to for a clinic on the 20th. That's okay. It'll be good. Mr. White, is it good that I can play a high school on French horn? Oh, arabesque. That's good. Can you play with the whole group? Well, that's a big thing. So, keep going. Music joke, which composer likes learning about the atmosphere? Stravinsky. Hot. So funny. Playing Afterburn and Rhino Ruckus. I've never heard Rhino Ruckus. Hold on. Please hold. Or maybe I have heard this and someone's going to yell at me going, I had you listen to it like 3 lives ago. It would help if I spelled it correctly. I know that name, so I can guarantee that this is probably really good, actually. I've heard this before. Listen, if you're playing Afterburn, you gotta look up Afterburn Relaunch, because it's definitely better. Even Randy Standy has said that he does not enjoy Afterburn as much as he does Relaunch. Has your band ever played Holiday Rock? No. Favorite composer? That's a tough one. I program a lot of Standridge, a lot of Balmages, and Todd Stalter. Oh, William Owens. I do like William Owens, too. Still want to do Viva. We're looking at it. Give me time. Have you guys heard Ashton Overture, whatever, by James Swearingen? I'm playing an honor band. I played a couple Swearingen pieces, but a lot of them sound the same. To be honest, my favorite piece I've played in the past 3 years has been Gentle River. Never played it. Afterburn is so fun to play, but I'm in pain after. Well, Afterburn. Always get told I'm so loud that my band teacher has a 3-foot amp that I use. Like it's just my max volume and my bass is all the way up. Not as loud as the freaking trumpets. Well, Trump's team back off. Ever heard of Golden Vista? I have not. Recommendation for your band, Blizzard's Fury. That sounds like a snow piece, and I'm trying to get out of snow season, unfortunately. Have you heard of Stay by Standridge? Yes. Oh, any other questions? Let's go, people. More questions. We played. Yeah, we played Rough Riders. We did that. What year was that? My second year, I want to say. Yeah, I think my second year at the high school. We did that one for our contest. People in my section can be annoying. Well, it happens. Just kid in my section who makes fun of me because of how spitty my clarinet gets. Womp womp. Have you played Attack of the Garden Gnomes? No, I've heard that one though. But I personally have not played it. My school does not have an orchestra. I do not teach orchestra. I will not teach orchestra, is what I'm saying. So, sorry about it. I have to scream. What about Alien Invasion or Furioso? Nope. Haven't done either one of those. Why? Just never really had an interest in it, personally. During my class in college where we had to learn all the string instruments, that was where I got affected by COVID. That was my first class back after the shutdown. And the teacher was like, you're not all gonna play different instruments because COVID, so all of you get one for the whole semester. So I got the bass, which was cool and all. But orchestra is more than just the bass, so. And, yeah. Let's see. What instrument should be my third instrument? I'm brass main, but I don't know if I want to play a woodwind. Play a woodwind. Oh. Favorite instrument? Bassoon or euphonium? Band is just better. I mean, do euphonium. What do you mean do euphonium? I like euphonium. Euphonium's pretty neat. Why'd you choose to be a band director? What made you want to be one? That one's a tough one. Because for various reasons. But I think the main reason was just, I don't know, I guess I just liked it and I knew I wanted to teach. It was the only thing that I was like, I like the idea of this and teaching, so why not do it? Other big reason, I mean, I don't know, just sharing the same experiences that I got to have and being able to give those to someone else. So, play electric bass in band. Sick. Do you have favorite students? I wouldn't say I have favorite students by any means. I try to have good relationships with all of them. Some of them are yappers and some of them aren't. Like, I have some that would be okay not speaking to me from the moment they join band until the moment they graduate. And that's fine, because, like, with my band director, I was kind of that kid. I didn't really want to talk to them that much. But I have some who are, like, the Velcro children of this earth and try to be attached to my hip 24/7. But a lot of them want to be directors. So, like, who else are they going to go learn from? So, go to Ohio State for college. Band teacher, they do have a good marching band. If you were forced to kick out a section, which one? Ooh. Without, like, repercussion, because, like, you got to think, like, whatever section you pick out, or kick out, you don't have their musical stuff anymore. Because with no repercussion, trumpet. They make me mad. It's already one euphonium player in my band. I have 5 total. I have 2 at the high school, 2 in my middle school band, and then 1 in my beginning band. Are tubas your favorite? I would not put tubas as my favorite. Middle school band I'm in is basically a ghost town. Oh no. Better not say La Brass. Oh no, trumpets. Hey, that's me, man. Oh, I'm sorry. I emailed you. What? Sure didn't. I have no emails. Have you ever played or directed His Honor Compass? I have not, but I'm not watching this right now. Anyway. How dare you, we carry the band. Okay, if you say so. If you say so. What is your least favorite grade to teach? Ooh. Good questions. That's a really tough one. Because I'm not going to lie. Like, I will say my favorite grade to teach year to year. It doesn't matter who the kids are. It doesn't matter how many years I'll be into my career. Every year, it has always been 8th grade is my favorite to teach. And it's literally just because like that is the year that like aha moments happen and they start really getting better and they start getting ready for high school. And for some that does happen sooner. For some it does happen later or never at all. But it's just that is usually on average the best year. My least favorite though, honestly, it kind of changes between like 6th or 7th grade band. And really, it's just like there's a definite answer. First semester, 7th grade, because that is the time when like things are supposed to get busy and they start amping up, and some of your kids are like really into it and they push, and then others are like act like it's the worst thing in the world. So they get kind of stressed. That was a long-winded answer. First semester, 7th grade. By second semester, we're good. I feel like we can kick out percussion, like foundation for almost every song. Not if it's a non-percussion piece. What was your weirdest experience with a beginner? Honestly, it was a good experience. I had a kid who was like, we use essential elements for our method book. And I had a kid who, by like September, was playing out of the back of the book. Like there's like a New World Symphony solo there. Could already play like a 2.5 octave chromatic scale on clarinet. Like I was like, whoa, like I don't know what to do with you, man. He's in high school now. He does really good, but he was scary. That was my first year teaching too, so I was like, whoa. They are a metronome if they can actually play. High school is totally 15 euphoniums. Dang. Maybe. There are 4 clarinets, 3 refuse to play. That's rough. Grade is the best. Oh, ha ha ha, funny. The funny number. One semester away from high school. Yeah. The email did go through. Just not pulling up the video. What do you mean you can play? Play what? Any band horror stories? Yeah. My last concert, my second year teaching, half of the high school students, mainly the seniors, decided to not bring their music to the concert. And they weren't going to tell me either. They were just going to let me conduct and go and have it be all best of luck. So it sounded very, very awkward because there was like points of dead silence because one of the pieces was like all solos. So not a good time. I was pretty angry. That was my horror story because like, what do you do? Which, by the way, you I guess just keep conducting because that's what I did, and I'm still teaching there. So, music recommendation that goes really fast. Anything by Todd Stalter. Refrigeration by Todd Stalter goes really fast, and it's tough. You said if we can play, and we can most of the time. Well, emphasis on most of the time, and your most of the time is like 50% of the time. So, for April Fools, we switch instruments to prank our band director. Absolutely not. I don't even think we have school on April Fools this year, so I don't even think that they can do that to me. I really hope they can't do that to me, because that would make me sad. Actually, they wouldn't do that to me. They know that would make me sad. Have I heard of Velocity? No, I have not. You played saxophone. Well, did you like it more than trumpet? Because maybe I should play it instead of trumpet. Sure, my best had my flute on my lap. A fifth grader. Oh, I've had that happen before, where like a kid only wants to join because they've seen another kid do it, and you have to like explain that to like you guys when you get older, really understanding like you do make an impact on a kid without realizing it, and they probably are joining band because of you. Is it reasonable that I've spent $500 on reeds since December? What are you getting your reed made out of? And what instrument? Like contrabassoon? You're getting like 20 reeds? What are we doing? Could you spell that? Whoa, spell what? Hold on. Were you the one that asked me for music recommendation? Hold on. Yes, hold on. I can't type in this, can I? Okay. Well, let me know when you're ready. Why are reeds so expensive? Man, I don't know. Okay. Hold on. I got to read it off because I'm too tired. Okay. REPHRYGERATION. Refrigeration by Todd Stalter. It goes fast. Honestly confused on how bassoon players make their reeds. It's a very lengthy process. Some make their own, some buy, obviously, but if you make your own in the long run, it's cheaper. It's just time consuming. Tuba is basically the only instrument in my band that hasn't been damaged. Well, look at you go. What do you think about Blue Bonnet Ridge? No thoughts or opinions because I don't know. Play oboe, and for 3 it costs $18 for 3 oboe reeds? There's no way you're getting them for that cheap. And they play well. Emphasis on and they play well. There's only one bassoon in my school, but it's been broken for 3+ years. Well, time to get it fixed. Blue Bonnet Ridge? I do not see that piece anywhere on here. I searched it and I do not see it. So, Mistah White, hello. Chicken butt. Played it for a sight reading piece. Are you sure that it was called that then? Because I don't see it anywhere. What am I guessing? I don't know what to guess. I'm bad at this game. Good talk. Switching to alto for jazz band. Look at you. Alto's good. Guess why? Chicken thigh. You should listen to Flight of the Bumblebee. It would be great solo for. I think not. I think that would be too busy. Play Velocity on here. Who's that by? Because there's a lot of different velocities. I guess the only one by him is a string one. I'm assuming Robert Sheldon. Looks a little spicy already. Switch just with her band crush is rough. Hold up. I forgot I needed myself. I like this low feature. Tempting. You should do Fields of Gold and Sky Full of Stars. We did this for our marching show. We also did Time by Inception. I'm not really a big fan of doing like popular music for concerts unless it's like a whole theme. Like last year we did a movie concert. It was just a whole theme of movie stuff, obviously. And it wasn't too bad. But that's because we didn't do contests last year. This year we are, so. What? Think about oboe players. As long as they're good. Too broke to fix the bassoon. My candy doesn't fund any school bands. I'm sorry. Favorite piece is in Night Ride by Robert Sheldon, I think, in Michael Markowski. Blue Ridge Bonnet. I'll try that one, but I still don't know if that's going to pop up because I thought it would have popped up. Still not popping up. There's Blue Ridge Reel. Is the only thing I see popping up, so. Two Renaissance sketches. Velocity by Larry Neck. Fragile by Randy Stanley. You've heard that one before. Listen to Extreme. Arab Grace. What do you mean Colt is funny? He didn't even say anything. Good night. Old band director said multi reads are still playable. Danger. Should listen to Anasazi. I'm assuming it's this one. Oh, okay. Congrats, Leon. As a low brass player, I'm very bored. What's your favorite DCI show? I don't know, like 2011 Blue Coats. Probably the only one I can think of. Should play it upbeat in his velocity by. I'll look it up. Quit yelling at me. I don't know how to say this dude's name. Are you sure? Because that is not popping up for velocity. I think you're lying to me here. Boom. What grade does your band play? It changes from time to time. My middle school band. Honestly, it's weird because like my middle school group, they don't get called out on field trips 24/7. So we tend to play like 2.5s and 3s just because we do have every day to rehearse. Meanwhile, high school, like I just got an email that like 3 kids are gonna be gone tomorrow and like 7 kids on Wednesday and all this. So like we never get to have a full band rehearsal. So they play honestly about the same level, just because it's so hard to get everything clean with such little time. And they usually have less time between concerts. But my high school has played up to a 4 before. It was a little rough, but we got there. So, y'all, I'm gonna keep it real. I think it's about that time for me. Time for the horizontal sleep. So, I do have school tomorrow, as do probably most of you. So, call me uncle all you want, but I'm sleepy. So, I'm gonna peace out. Thanks for watching. I'll do another one eventually. We know I can't promise the time because I'm bad about